A young couple meets the parents for the first time. The girlfriend suddenly gives birth to a baby right then and there. The wealthy mother-in-law is so shocked she collapses to the ground. The chaebol father looked over the girl's family background. He sighed at how poor they were, determined to protect the family's reputation. The chaebol father tried every way to call off the marriage. He called the young couple together. He said he planned to meet Lily's parents. The couple bowed happily and thanked him. The chaebol father asked his secretary to calculate all the expenses for raising the baby from birth to adulthood. He then multiplies the amount by 10. Lily's family busily prepared for the meeting. They waited for the chaebol family to arrive, but only the secretary came. The secretary handed Lily's father a huge check. He was instructed to take Lily and the baby and leave. The chaebol father thought the matter was perfectly settled. The next day, Lily's mother arrived at the mansion. She shouted at the mother-in-law in anger. The mother-in-law was so frightened she ran away immediately. She was overwhelmed by Lily mother's fierce presence. When Miles learned about the check incident, he rushed to Lily's house. He begged for forgiveness. He also promised that he would marry Lily no matter what. Lily's mother was moved by his sincerity. She forgave him and handed him a tissue to wipe his nose. Miles returned home. He held Lily's hand and went to register their marriage. The chaebol parents hurriedly came to stop them. The civil office was crowded. To save face, the chaebol father had to maintain a gentlemanly image. He took out a gold pen and signed his name under the parents' consent section. Back at home, the mother-in-law couldn't stop crying. One tissue after another wiped her tears. The chaebol father hid in the study. But he too couldn't stop feeling upset, marrying a poor daughter-in-law. They felt they would no longer hold their heads high in wealthy circles, although they didn't like their daughter-in-law. The first time they held the baby, they were overjoyed. Seeing the baby's adorable smile melted their hearts. Once they held the baby, they wanted to hold him again. That night, the father couldn't sleep. He sneaked into the baby's room to hold his grandson, only to be caught by Miles. The nanny heard the noise and came in. She reminded them the baby needed to sleep and sent the father and son out. That day, Lily took the baby back to her parents' house. The mother-in-law said she finally had some peace, but deep down, she felt very sad. She walked into the baby's room, looked at the empty crib, and felt a deep sense of loss. That night, the father also went to the baby's room. Seeing the empty crib, he felt empty too. The two of them decided to call and bring the baby back home. The moment the baby returned, they were overjoyed. Since the nanny was resting, they decided to take care of the baby themselves. Finally, they had a chance to pamper the baby all night long, because they loved the baby so much. Even the daughter-in-law didn't seem so unbearable anymore. For the baby's sake, they decided to transform their poor daughter-in-law.